Hi again, it's me, Bill, on October 12th, 2020 with the Youth Sports Report. And here we go. We're going to start over here. So a little update in San Diego. What About Us rally to open up youth sports competition in California during pandemic from the Kuzi Newsroom, KUSI. San Diego, families, youth athletes, coaches, and organization management within the Southern California soccer community will rally at the San Diego County Administration Building in downtown San Diego to ask Governor Gavin Newsom to open up gaming competition in California. The rally will feature speakers, including young athletes, parents, and youth sports community representatives. It might be good to get some medical community people out there. Pediatricians, hello. The governing body of Presidio Soccer League, the California State Soccer Association, has submitted a letter to Governor Newsom requesting attention to the needs of its membership. The organization services an area from San Luis Obispo to San Diego with 300 plus affiliate member leagues for 170,000 soccer players and 34,000 coaches, referees, and administrators. All right, so there's a nice little tweet there that you can take a look at. Madison St. Clair. All right, moving on to the next one. And there were actually, in today's report, there were numerous reports of this particular thing. So it's getting a lot of media play. I just picked out one article really quick. I didn't want to read them all. New field at El Pomar Youth Sports Park. And I've been watching these reports for quite some time, and it's really exciting to see a lot of the new facilities that are getting built. Colorado Springs, the new Shields All Sports Field opens Saturday morning at El Pomar Youth Sports Park. Shields is an employee-owned all sports retailer. They're opening their second Colorado store in Colorado Springs on March 27th, 2021. And this is a great thing. It's really good when private industry, gets involved and gives back. The 220,000 square foot store, that's big, will be home to a collection of entertainment venues, specialty shops, and boutiques, all staffed by trained experts who focus on their passions. This includes 75 specialty shops ranging from technical athletic gear, blah, blah, blah. All right. So yeah, go to the store, whatever, people. But hey, there's a new community partner and they've opened a field. And this is a great way to give back. And this is what we should expect to see. And I think Dick's Sporting Goods is also in the same game. Moving on, it's time to stop using youth athletes as political pawns. And this is a response to San Diego. Here's what it's come to for youth sports in Southern California. Soccer clubs are renting fields in Arizona to host league games later this month. The lucky ones get a home field in Yuma 2.5 hours from San Diego on the state line. Some got Phoenix, some got Tucson. The San Diego Surf and the Del Mar Carmel Valley Sharks practice 3 miles apart. There's a chance in the coming weeks that they'll drive 400 miles to play each other in a game. I mean, look at the level of determination of these kids and these families to play, Governor Newsom. They will leave the state. They will use gasoline. They will get hotel rooms in Arizona and buy meals there. And that's huge. Most of the summer and fall AAU basketball tournaments, usually held in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, have been moved to St. George, Utah, just across the Nevada border on Interstate 15. I've been to St. George. It's very nice. I have a friend who lives there. The county's top lacrosse players were in Salt Lake City this weekend. The Freak Show, a youth wrestling event with 3,500 entrants, usually in Las Vegas, is going to Idaho. Noticing a trend? Arizona, Utah, and Idaho, red states. California, Nevada, blue states. Red, open. Blue, closed. or take high school football. So I'm not going to read the rest of the thing, but this is a really interesting opinion. And why is this true? And don't tell me it's because Republicans don't care about health and Democrats do. I don't buy that. Right? So let's move on. You can check out that yourself. All right. Bettis Ertz joined forces to impact inner city youth. Jerome Bettis and his Bus Stops Here Foundation announced on Saturday a partnership with Philadelphia Eagle tight end Zach Ertz, along with his wife Julie, and its Ertz Family Foundation and Veritas Sports Injury Network to impact inner city youth in Pennsylvania, called the Steel Bridge for Philadelphia and the Philly Bridge, for Pittsburgh, and the Philly Bridge for Philadelphia. These programs are designed to provide alternative activities and mentorship opportunities to inner city youth during these challenging times where organized sports are not able to function due to COVID-19 and street violence is at an all-time high. That's a shame. But hey, good for you, Jerome and Zach. This is amazing. The programs were created after the tragic death of Philadelphia teenager and youth football player Angelo Walker. Walker was shot while riding his bike near his home. He was the third player killed on his high school football team due to gun violence. A moment of silence for Angelo. So this is an amazing thing. I really hope that this is something that becomes a big deal and that kids' lives are changed and that they can impact and reverse the trend of violence in the inner city. Pure Youth Athletics offers lifeline to former SCS players. One of the areas by John Parlis, one of the area's very best quarterbacks, Tevin Carter, is about as cool and composed as they come. But get him talking about his first football game of the season, and his eyes light up like a Christmas tree. Usually I come on the field real chill, just kind of walk on the field, he said. This time I'm going to come out running, screaming, and hollering. We're looking forward to showcasing ourselves. Carter will be under center Friday night when history is made. He and his teammates on the newly formed Pure Athletics football team will be making their season debut at Tom Nick Stadium as they take on a very good Christian Brothers team. A season of unlikely occurrences, this team will be among the most unlikely. CBHS hasn't taken the field since defeating Pope John Paul. I don't think they played the Pope. I think they played a high school team called Pope John Paul on September 18th due to a combination of 2-week COVID-19 quarantine at school, holes in the schedules caused by Shelby County schools not being allowed to play, and fall break. Okay, so that's, this is fun. Now, moving on. And here is the Athlete-Centered Coach. Take a look at that. That's on Amazon, and it's got 5-star ratings from some really great people. And one of my favorites is this Dennis Coates, who's a adolescent brain researcher, and talks about how you've got one chance to help kids fully develop their cerebral cortex, and that's during their adolescence. It happens one time. So this is the importance of, playing sports. I mean, it's really important for the kids to get the brain development from that, to get the coaching, to have a mentor, like we're talking about, for professional athletes to get involved in the community and engage these kids. So anyway, very important to be athlete-centered. And, this is a theme of a lot of these things, is stop using the players as pawns, right? Stop using the players as political pawns to try to hurt someone. Why would it be that Republican states are open and Democratic states are closed. Why is that? Ask yourself. And why should the kids suffer because of those politics? And it's true. It's absolutely true that way less than 1%, I mean, a fraction of 1% of kids are going to be negatively impacted by COVID. Now, our older population, yes, we still need to protect them. The at-risk people who have pre-existing respiratory and heart conditions need to be protected. Amen to that, right? But let the kids play. All right. So please like and subscribe. And if you have a story that you want me to feature, send me a message on that. I would love to see any comments that you have, positive, negative. I mean, you can say whatever you want pretty much as long as you're civil. Thanks for watching.